Let me tell you something uncomfortable. AI is not going to replace you, but somebody using AI, they definitely will. While you spend 3 hours making a PowerPoint, someone else is doing the same thing in 2 minutes, and theirs is interactive, animated, and runs in any browser. You're buried in a 50-page contract trying to figure out what you're signing. Someone else had AI read the whole thing and flag the red flags in 30 seconds. The gap between the people who use these people and those who don't is growing every single day. And here's the thing, you don't need to be a developer. You don't need to know code. You don't need to have any technical background at all. You just need to know what's possible. Whether it's Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, or Perplexity, or any other tool out there, these aren't toys anymore. They're not just chatbots. They're agents that actually do things. And today I'm going to show you exactly what that means. Let me show you. Let's start with something that everyone does: presentations. Most people think AI can help you write bullet points for your slides. But that's level 1. This is level 10. I'm going to ask Claude to generate a fully interactive presentation that runs in any browser. Animations, keyboard navigations, professional design, the kind of thing a design agency would charge probably hundreds or thousands for. Watch. So Claude is building this for me right now. One file, complete presentation. So let me speed this up a bit. Okay, it's done. Let me download this and show you what we got. Smooth transitions, animations on the text, progress bar updating. I can use arrows and keys to click. Clicking forwards, clicking backwards. This isn't a mock-up. This is a real file. I can send this to anyone. They can open this in Chrome, Safari, whatever, and just present it. No PowerPoint needed, no Google Slides, no design skills. I typed one paragraph. This took less than a minute. And now watch this. I can iterate on this just by asking. New color scheme, new slides, more animations. And boom, updated version. Same file, completely redesigned. This is what I mean when I say AI agents actually do things. This isn't a chatbot giving you information. This is a tool building real output you can use. Let me show you what else is possible. Okay, different tool. This is ChatGPT. How much time have you wasted reading documents you didn't fully understand? Contracts, leases, insurance policies, terms of service, legal stuff that's designed just to confuse you. Here's how I handle it now. I've got a sample contract here. Could be anything. A lease, freelance agreement, a vendor contract. I'm just going to ask it to protect my interests. So here's the prompt I'm going to give it. It's reading the document, every page, every clause. Look at this. It's flagging specific clauses, actual problems I would have missed. And these questions, it could potentially lead to negotiation leverage. A lawyer would probably charge you $300, $500 for this kind of review. I got it in 30 seconds. I'm not saying don't hire a lawyer for the big stuff. I'm saying you should never sign anything blind again. Different tool again. This is Gemini. Planning a trip used to mean probably around 40, 50 browser tabs open at once, 3 hours of research, and still not knowing if you got it right. Now, I just describe what I want. So let's paste here another prompt. Gemini is going to research for current information here, so these aren't outdated recommendations from 2 years ago. Look. Actual restaurant names, not find a local seafood place, specific names, specific dishes to order. It even planned a day trip for me, a day trip to Cascais, suggested it instead of Sintra, primarily because it fits with our non-museum foodie type of vibe. It's a coastal town, it has stunning architecture, world-class seafood. It gave me some practical tips and some scams to avoid, things to book ahead, This is the type of stuff you only learn after you've already made the trip and you've already made the mistakes the first time. 3 hours of research, done in one prompt. Back to Claude for this one. You know that feeling when you're staring at a spreadsheet full of numbers and you know there's something important in there, but you can't figure out what? You're not a data analyst, you don't know what to look for. Here's the thing, you don't need to be anymore. I'm uploading some expenses data here, could be anything, sales numbers, survey results, personal budget. So let me paste the prompt here. Watch, it's going to find things in this data that would take me an hour to notice on my own. Boom! Travel is eating up over a third of your budget. I didn't notice that. Marketing ramped up, but it's consistent. You're putting almost everything on credit cards, 85%. Software costs are actually quite low. It even gave me a chart at the same time that I can download. And it's not just showing me data, it's telling me what to do about it. And a visualization I could drop into a report or share with somebody. Consulting firms charge hundreds of dollars an hour for this kind of analysis. I uploaded the file, asked it a question, and boom, here we go. Quick one. How many times have you stared at an email trying to figure out how to say something without sounding too aggressive, or too passive, or too whatever? Writing professional communication is a skill, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be your skill. Firm, professional, every point hit. No rambling. This would have taken me 20 minutes to write, and I still would have had second guessed myself. And if they don't respond, watch this. Same email, different intensity, instantly. And this is just scratching the surface. Let me rapid fire some other things people are doing. Every single one of these, real tasks, real output, minutes instead of hours. Here's what I need you to understand. Everything I showed you, the interactive presentation, the contract analysis, the spending and expenses analysis, the data insights, the emails, that used to be hours of work or hundreds of dollars in professional fees. Now it takes minutes, and most of it is free. This isn't a productivity hack. This is a fundamental shift in what a person can accomplish. 3 different tools: Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini. Could have used other tools as well. They are all the same. Pick any of them. They all do this now. The people who figure this out now, right now, while it's still early, those are the people who will have a real advantage in their careers, in their businesses, in their personal lives. And the people who don't, they're going to wonder why they keep falling behind, why their coworker finishes projects in half the time, or why someone younger got the promotion. AI isn't going to replace you, but someone using AI probably will. So the question to you is, which one of these people do you want to be? If this was useful to you, hit that subscribe button. I'm going deep into this stuff. Not just what these tools can do, but how you can actually use them to get ahead. And this could be in coding or without any technical background whatsoever. Could be just practical, no hype, and if you don't code, no coding required. You know what? I want you to drop me a comment. Tell me a task you want to see me try with AI. The best ones, they're gonna be in the next video. Could be a coding task, could be an everyday task. You let me know what you'd like to see. I even use AI in my video workflows at the moment. All the tools I showed today, Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, they all have free tiers. Links in the description. You can try everything I just showed you in the next 5 minutes. And remember, the gap is growing every single day. Don't get left behind. See you in the next one.